I was doing. But since y'all are here, let's install some rock lights. Alright, so today I ordered some yitamotors LED rock lights, blue, to match the side-by-side, obviously. So right here is going to be everything that's needed, and everything that came with it. Easy instructions. They even got a customer support paper that comes with it. You can call them and everything. Here's all the colors that you can get with it, which is pretty cool. It comes with a remote that actually has 3 functions: on, off, and strobe. And then here's the actual LED with the waterproof connection. It comes with 2 different size bolts per LED rock light. So for a smaller spot, or if you have the, a place for the bigger bolts, it comes with filler holes for the small ones, smaller nuts. Comes with 4 total LEDs, and then also a wiring harness. And the product's only $29 on Amazon. I'm gonna put the link in the description, but you can't beat this. You're just gonna need a drill bit big enough to bore out the holes for these so the wires can actually go through. I just noticed they're way too small. A flashlight, obviously, for the tighter, darker spots. A drill bit head so you can actually screw in the screws. And then I've actually had good luck with these kind of screws for the plastics. Instead of doing the bolts, you can do the bolts if you want, but this I can actually screw through the plastic and snip off the ends, and you'll never really know they're there. And with the wide pitch, thread pitch, it actually holds in the plastic really well. I've already had experience with that on my Ranger. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it, and we're going to get into it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the switch first, obviously. It's a good, easy way to start, get it where we want it, know exactly where all this wire is going to go. So the great thing about this is you're going to have plenty of wire for a side-by-side. I mean, obviously this is crew, so I've seen their reviews, and one guy had a Jeep Wrangler and said he had plenty left over after his Wrangler. So what we're going to do is the power connector is up here, ground and positive, which is great. And then here is the rubber grommet that all the electrical goes through. All I did was cut a tiny little split in it right there, and I'm going to feed the control switch through that and then run it through. And then what we'll do is on the panel that has the removable plates, we're going to mount it where one of the toggle switches go, and everything else will stay just on this side of the rubber grommet. Hook our power and ground source up, and that's it, and we'll be good to go on this part. And then all we got to do is run the wire. Alright, so we got the switch hooked up. We went ahead and hooked everything up to the easy battery connector right here. There's ground and power, everything. So that's will always be on. There's no having to turn the auxiliary switch on or anything like that. There's an auxiliary wire connector right there. But we got that hooked up. We're testing everything. Number one thing to do with these products, obviously, is to test them before you go and hook everything on. So I wanted to hook them up, all the connections, everything work. I will say the only thing I noticed was these are plastic or rubber on rubber, so it takes a minute to get it down in there and start tightening it. But it's a nice O-ring in there, waterproof seal. I got the switch already. Yeah, so I got the switch on. Obviously, you can see they're pretty bright for $20-something. It's got the 3 functions. Obviously solid. Then you hit it another time. Slow strobe, which is really cool, and then seizure strobe all the way, and then you hit it one more time and it's off. So yeah, so everything's working good. Now it's time to run the wires. So we're trying to do it without pulling the skid plate. Thought it could do it through the little holes, but it's not going to happen because there's mechanical stuff in the way. So we're going to have to come up with another way to get it to the back. So yeah, well, we got the first one in, super bright, looking good. Second one in. Oh yeah. Looks good. But we'll get it back there. All right, so got everything buttoned up here, a bunch of zip ties, make it nice and neat, make sure connections are good. Ran everything down in between there. Here's for the front, everything else goes down there. 3M tape this little module, not really sure what it does, but obviously it's some kind of junction box. 3M taped it up there. We got our nice light there. Wires ran down there. Then we ran everything up here. Might be hard to see, but we ran it all along the siding, up underneath, zip tied, ran it up, flip around, and then we ran it up the line here, boop, right there. So we did run out of wire on the back, and that's the farthest I could get it. But the great thing is, I was reading one of the things, and the guy was saying that you can splice into those and add any other rock light. So I'm gonna buy another set of blue, and we're gonna put some back here. Did I got smudge? I thought it was just smudge. That was weird. Put another one back here and double up the light. Same with the front. Even though it's pretty bright, but I'm thinking about putting another one up over here or something. But yeah, got it all buttoned up and neat. This is actually kind of loose right here, but I'm gonna get one of those drill like O-ring connectors and fasten that up against the body there, and then those will be out the way. Thanks to Jeremy for doing nothing. But yeah, it looks good. Now we just need one in the grill, a couple more up front to make it brighter, and then some interior ones, because that LED they have down there is pitiful. And then obviously the really cool features. Freaking techno party, man. For $29, this is insane. I think this is the best deal yet. I highly recommend this product. Obviously we're going to test it. If it sucks, it sucks, but I went by reviews, I went by everything, and it was freaking awesome. Give it a shot. Like I said, link will be in the bio. Yeah, it looks good. What do you guys say about it, Jeremy? I don't even think I can see you, but words from the Yee boy himself. Easy, cheap way to brighten up your ride and make it stick out. Alright guys, that's the install. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it'd give some of you guys a good idea of what rock lights to get. There's so many out there. I've used so many different brands. One brand I have used is right here. They are on Amazon also. They've been really good, but for the price of 4 of these, you can get 4 of these with a switch, the strobe, and the wire. I mean, you can't beat that. And they're waterproof seals with rubber rings. So so yeah guys, hopefully this was helpful. Jeremy, do you approve? Oh yeah. Jeremy approves. It was a good way to end a Saturday after work. Knocked out a cheap, easy project for you guys. I got a couple other cheap projects I want to do for this thing, for some of y'all just want to make your side-by-side a little different. Another cheap thing to do is I'm gonna buy some more lights, but there's a little auxiliary light underneath here that's blue for you that obviously have the year like mine. You know it's there, but I'm gonna snip it and put a blue rock light to match and make it even brighter. And I'll do the same with these. They said you can splice into them and you're good to go. Just put a bigger fuse on it or something because we're running more lights. The only thing I didn't do was a fuse, but I'll do that later. I just wanted to get it done tonight. We had some fun. This will probably be our next video, the Suzuki. We'll put all the explaining into that, so anybody that has these sport quads, it may be a little helpful for you. So that'll be the next one. But this is going to be our garage nights or days. It's just going to be doing us. You know, we're going to be out here hanging out in the garage. It may be different than my other videos, but you'll see a lot more of the side-by-side and obviously my own truck and everything else. We'll probably do some on Jeremy's truck. We're going to restore his roof rack and basket, and then we got some parts over there that we're going to restore for a C10. So alright guys, stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe, you know the drill, and I'll see y'all next time.